Good evening to you, and welcome back to Weather for Weather Geeks. It was another winter today. Friday will not be as much of a winter. We'll get into all the forecast details on Friday and the weekend and beyond, of course, in this video. But first, just a reminder in case you missed it, last evening on Weather for Weather Geeks, I went into a lot of detail about the winter numbers and the winter forecast and kind of what went wrong with the winter forecast. And then I did a kind of a written version of that today. I posted it this morning on my weather blog, ericwfmj.com. Be sure and check that out if you're interested in some of the meteorology, some of the science behind how winter got so warm and why, of course, many winter forecasts went bust this winter. All right, on to March and another winter today with temperatures falling about 10 degrees shy of yesterday's values, but still about 10 degrees above average. Made it up to 53 earlier on today with a fair amount of sunshine. Time-lapse video from our Boardman camera. This is 224 Market Street. We're looking back towards the west, towards the Canfield area here. Yeah, good-looking day today, even though clouds tended to increase some as we headed towards sunset this evening. Pretty high-end severe weather evening ongoing this evening with a tornado watch for Dallas, heading down towards San Antonio and Austin. Severe thunderstorm watch in parts of the hill country of Texas. That tornado watch extends into parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, and southeastern Oklahoma as well. There's been several tornado warnings so far today. I would expect several actual tornadoes to touch the ground before tonight is through. Then the severe weather threat will shift east tomorrow as our storm shifts to the east. There's a level 3 enhanced risk of severe weather tomorrow for parts of the Tennessee Valley and heading up into parts of Kentucky, and that slight risk, 2 on the 1 to 5 scale, gets as far north as about Cincinnati, almost Dayton, not quite to Columbus, but it gets close to Huntington, West Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia as well. It's not severe weather that will be a threat, around here, but a windy and rainy afternoon is in store for our Friday. The rain chances ramp up quickly towards midday. The rain might try to let up a little bit for an hour or two in the afternoon, but bottom line, just be prepared for just a wet go of it starting around lunchtime, taking us through the afternoon into much of the evening as well. And this is going to be a wind-driven rain at times. Now, the wind won't be much of a story first thing in the morning. A little bit gusty, but the bigger gusts, the more impactful gusts, will come our way as we get into the afternoon and early evening. This is when we could see a 40 to 45 mile per hour gust, and I think there could be some really strong winds in the mountainous areas a couple of hours to our east. Once you go east of Pittsburgh along the PA Turnpike, Interstate 80 will be very blustery across the northern tier of PA, but some of those mountainous areas in Pennsylvania could see gusts up to 60 or 70 miles per hour, and that's up a few thousand feet in the air, but still a wind-driven event for a lot of us tomorrow. And the models are in pretty good agreement now that we'll see about an inch worth of rain, give or take some, on average across our area tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Probably not enough to cause widespread flooding problems, but the usual suspects, some of the creeks and rivers that tend to run a little bit high when we get some rain, they can certainly run high tomorrow into tomorrow night. So again, the timing on this, the rain pushes in around midday, and it keeps on raining for a lot of the afternoon into the evening. By Saturday morning, the rain's gone, maybe a flurry at the start of the day. This weather map on Saturday just screams winter, right? We've got a stratocumulus deck coming off of the Great Lakes. I think these clouds will be around for a lot of Saturday, maybe some last-minute clearing towards sunset. Better things are ahead, though, for Sunday. This trough of low pressure, that dashed black line, really won't have much impact at all on our weather. We'll see a good deal of sunshine on our Sunday. Temperature-wise this weekend, now with the clouds on Saturday, it'll be a struggle. We'll spend most of the day in the 30s, but we'll get up to 51 on Sunday. That is, just like today, several degrees above the average and a good way to end the weekend. And that trend, that warming trend, will continue into Monday. We've got 59 in our Monday forecast now, and could we see 60 or better on Monday? I wouldn't rule that out at this point. That should be the last hurrah, though, of the really unusual warmth, because the pattern change is coming. This is going to impact not only the Mahoning and Shenango valleys, but most of the lower 48 states, a distinctly colder pattern for many different reasons. Blocking in the northern Atlantic and up across the Arctic. Ridge of high pressure up there keeps the cold off to the south, shoves it off to the south, I should say. We're getting support from the tropics. We're getting support from things going on in the oceans and way over towards the Indian Ocean and southwestern Pacific Ocean. All these things are kind of lining up. The stars are lining up for the lower 48 states, and especially in areas that have had a warm winter, to be in for a distinct pattern change starting later next week and probably taking us through the balance of March. Will it come with snow? I think we'll have our chances. Too early to say if any of those chances will yield anything. Confidence on that, not very high, but confidence is high that this is going to be a chilly pattern by March standards. Now, would this be super cold in January? No. But by March standards, pretty darn cold pattern is coming up. We'll have more details on the longer range and any snow chances, of course, in future editions of Weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks as always for watching tonight. Let's do it again on Friday.